Welcome everybody. Let's go for that beautiful posture. Bring your booty to the edge of the chair. Get that back out of the chair. Knees alignment with the hips and top of that sit bones right there. Go on top of the sit bones, lifting from the heart, softening of the shoulders. We're going to start with our practice, morning practice. Little bit moment here to arrive. Little bit moment to really stay in the present moment. As you bring your palm facing up on top of the knees, softening your eyes, softening your jaw, your tongue, the tension in the shoulders by dropping your shoulders 3 inches more, maybe. Good morning. Nice and easy we start finding that reconnection with our physical body. How we wake up today, what is breathing, what's going on. But also can be that moment to reconnection with the emotional body. There is a lot of things happening in the world that is out of our control. Can we, this is the harder part, it's easy to say it. Sometimes it's not just about letting go. Sometimes it's just about letting be. Can we let it be? That's the part sometimes that we need to really find this moment. Exactly to do the work. Work in the thoughts. Call it that, a little bit of meditation. When we sit, when we listen, and we let it be. Can we be good about it? Can we be fine with that? That's the true freedom right there of the mind. And maybe if you're okay with that, emotional body, whatever may arrive, we can go to that part of the breath, that breathing. As you really find that awareness with the breath, not just breathe for breathing, but really with an intention. Can you take and sip that breath with that inhalation into the nose? And enjoy it with that gratitude and exhaling. Even more gratitude if it's that possible. Can you realize that that breath is the first thing that life gives you as a present when you wake up, when we wake up? Can we find that gratitude, that powerful practice of gratitude every day? Can you let that breath be that medicine? Can you let that breath be that remedy? Expanding to your entire body, from the toes up to the crown of the head, and from the crown of the head all the way down to the toes. Can you let that wind be the reminder of the flow, of the letting go? Inhalations and exhalations. Can you find a little bit of concentration? And when I inhaling, I expanding, sending that breath to the all the way down to that bottom of the belly. And when you exhaling, can you find a little bit of activation in the core muscles as that belly button comes towards your spine? So inhaling, you expanding. Then exhaling, bring that belly button towards the spine, find that contraction. Once again, inhaling, expanding. exhale, contraction, fire, that in the middle of that core muscles. Once again, deep inhalation in, but this time you open your mouth and we sigh it out like, we call it sigh it up, maybe clean some breath. Once again, inhaling and exhale. Sigh it out. Nice and easy. Bring your palms to the side. And we're going to wake up and wake up this body. Deep inhalation as you bring your hands all over your head. Reaching towards the sky. And exhale, we soften down. Time to wake up. We say good morning, everybody. Inhale, circle the hands all the way up. And exhale, release. Let it go. Once again, inhale and reach towards the sky. And exhale, we soften. Release. We start moving side to side, waking up. Always in the nice gentle movement, we start waking up the body in the nice way. Notice this is stretching. Come on, and little bit higher with the hands. Belly button in the spine, find that activation. You're a little bit of active here. So keeping that lengthening, that reaching up, creating a space. Inhale, rises up towards the sky. And exhale, we switch side to side. Whatever you feel that you need to do, be my guest. This is your practice. It's not your neighbor practice. It is not your partner, it's not your daughters or kids, it's your practice. Inhale, we opening of the heart, opening the chest, flossing the nerve that runs through my hands as your palms looking towards the back. Notice the heart. And exhale, and let's go and grab the shoulders with that butterfly hug. Softening your shoulders down, releasing the tension in the shoulders. And let's go with gentle movement, dropping your right ear towards your right shoulder. Inhale and exhaling, releasing and inviting more movements that is working for you. So with that curiosity, what can I do? How that feels? It's not that I have to do or I must to do or I need to do. It is more like a curiosity. Let me see how can I serve my body, myself in a better way today. As we're coming back to the center, we take it towards one side, look over my shoulders, towards the back, supine twist, and exhale, we take it towards the other direction. As we're coming back to center, we bring your elbows up towards the sky, inhale, letting go and open the hands and rise and let it go nice and easy down. Hands coming next to your knees. Inhale, we're starting finding that connection with cat and cow pose. As your arms traveling towards the back, chest open. Inhale. And exhale, we do the opposite. Belly button in the spine, shins down towards your chest. Inhaling and exhaling. You can keep moving a couple of things at your own time and at your own rhythm. Again, with that concentration. How that feels as we started moving the spine and gluing the spine, not just movement, not just muscles, tendons, tissue, almost to as well, kind of like sending a signal to your brain every time that I move, that's okay. It's okay to move. Finding that inhalation and exhalation. So remember that every time that I'm exhaling, I'm bringing that belly button towards the spine. And then slowly we're coming back to that center position. In your right hand's coming all the way up. Then we take it to your side and we lift it as far as you can. Inhaling, looking towards the front. Coming back to center. Arms coming to my opposite knees. Keeping your knees looking towards the front, hips looking towards the front. I'm going to create big circles. Big circles. Big stroke. All the way towards the back and all the way towards the front. As we're creating rotation, movement of the shoulders, warming up the joints. Maybe you can even look to your hands as you're moving, a little bit rotation of the neck as well. Inhale and exhale. All the way up, and now reach a little bit more towards the side. Finding that opening of the ribcage, side bending. Coming back to center. Exhale, opposite up, opposite knees, belly button in the spine, round your back. We find a yummy stretching in the back muscles. Back to center, both hands rises all the way up to the sky. Exhale, opening of the hips once again, pressing towards the back. Nice and easy, find that stretch. Now we're going to switch your hands, other hands going to be on top. So grab your shoulders, other hands on top. Softening, bring it down. Once again, mobility of that, neck and shoulder. Yummy movements. Maybe you don't even want to move at all. Maybe you find a spot like, okay, I need to hold it there for a moment. So you just stay there. As we're coming back to center. Inhale, we're going to look to one side, but this time we're going to look over my shoulder. So you find a little bit twist over my shoulder. Notice the range of motion. Inhale, we release it. And softening, we take it towards the other side. And when you cannot go anymore, look over your shoulder. Notice the differences of size. Softening back to center. Imagine you taking your shirt out, bring it up. Exhale, release it, soften. Inhale, interlay your fingers towards the back. Let's go for that heart open. Taking the knuckles away from the spine. Lift your heart, chest open. Inhale. Exhale, bring your chin down. Play maybe too as well with that curiosity. Remember that we keep moving like a what is it? How can I keep releasing that neck? If it feels okay, maybe a little bit side to side. We're going from the front of the neck as you bring your chin up towards the sky. We're going for the jaw. Open your mouth, release that jaw tension. A little movement here. You have 47 muscles in my face. So here, can you do whatever that you feel to do? Maybe even taking the tongue out. And softening, release it. Let go of your hands. Check it that a little bit. Bringing your fingers deeper on top of the shoulders. Let's continue in that shoulders rotation. Because most of us have a lot of problems with the shoulders. So maybe you feel a crickety-crackety there. What's going on? Maybe there's an operation. Maybe it's a little bit of frozen shoulders. Make it as big as you can as we find the movement. Nice and easy, but like we say, movement is the lotion of the body. Bring it up. And exhale there. Deep inhalation, we rise up towards the sky. Pointing your fingers a little bit towards the back, we start finding that back bend. Coming and bring your palms towards the center of your heart. Press your palms down. I always like to release the sole of my hands. That beautiful feeling of releasing. In the sole of the hands, you give and receive a lot of energy. Softening nice circles. Let's go for the rest. We continue with the joints mobility towards one direction. Can we take it towards the other direction? And a little bit of coordination as well. Back to center. Need to lay your fingers, elbows up, palms with the front, belly button in the spine, launch back. And let's go and bring your chins down towards your chest. Yummy, yummy stretching. Inhale, we root to rise. Come on and take it all the way up towards the sky. Exhale. Disappear the elbows. Ouch. Exhale, release it down. Here we go. Let's get to the other side. Bring your left hands up towards the sky. Inhale, lengthening a little bit towards the side, side bending. Keep looking towards the front. All the way, notices the rib cage. Shoulder stays down. Come on, and we take it all the way up. Palms to my opposite knees. And let's go for that big stroke. All the way towards the back, all the way towards the front. Now enjoy and exaggerate it. Like in that nice, beautiful connection between the movement and the breath. You can call it flow, find your flow. Kind of like a nice dance, beautiful dance. Inhale, hands up, and then we go for the opposite side. Take a little towards the side. As I'm coming up, hands to my opposite knees, belly button in the spine, round your back. Enjoy your yummy, yummy stretching. Inhale, it's nice and easy, coming back to center, beautiful straight spine. Ooh, somebody's late. All right, it's better late than never. You can sit there, no problem. Hola, linda. We're going to divide the body in three. So we're going to go for lower, middle, and upper body. All right? We're going to do movement of the lower body. We call it step, pelvic tilt. So we're going to find an activation in the gluteus, and only that lower body. You're going to find a contraction and bring it all the way inside, pelvic tilt. We're going to find that activation on my pelvic floor. Imagine you want to go to the bathroom so badly. Don't go. Hold it there. And exhale, we find the opposite, and you're going to arch your back. Remember, 70%. We don't do 100%. 70% only. Inhale and exhale, activation, gluteus, active pelvic. We want to find that psoas iliacus muscles as well. And exhale. And your own time, at your own time, at your own rhythm, a couple of that ones. Inhale and exhale. So you find that it's kind of like a movement. So you are releasing that lower back, but at the same time activated. Remember the mind and movement, the mind and muscle connection. What is going on? Why I'm moving? What muscle is activating there? That's it. A lot of conscious pelvic floor. Squeeze it there, release it. So now we know that you can be in an arching way. Now you know that you can be sitting completely collapsing, which is, this is the moment that everybody knows that everybody's sitting like this all the time. No bueno, no good. But now you know as well that you can go on top of that sit bones. And this is your safety place. This is your safety place, right? For the upper body, we're going to find mobility as well. Softening of the elbows. And imagine that little fingers want to go all the way towards the back. So you inhale, you find your chest open and squeeze the elbows towards the back, fingers towards the back, arching that back. Inhale, all the time, shins towards the front, stretching the front of my neck as well. Not collapsing the neck, it's lengthening right there. And exhale, we do the opposite. Shoulders coming to the inside rotation. All the way in, inching down towards your chest. Once again, inhaling, and then again, do a couple of these movements. So at your own time, moving at 70%. When you can keep breathing, remember if you don't breathe, the muscle doesn't breathe. With that concentration, what is happening? How can I move? What is going on? Shoulders inside rotation, there you go. Bring it out. Bend into the elbows a little bit more. And that's it. Beautiful. Alright, so now we know that there is inside rotation and arching, right? So you know that you can be here, again, which is normally the posture that everybody is. And then you can even know too as well that you can have your chest open, right? So you want to have, again, that shoulders were in the middle. So ear is going to be on top of the shoulders and shoulders going to be on top of that hips. So when I'm going to move my hands up and down, I'm going to make sure that my shoulders are in place as well, which is that meaning that everybody does it with me, do it with me. If my palms are coming down, we already did it, what's going on with the shoulders automatically, there is a rotation of the shoulders going in, right? Inside rotation. Can I bring my hands up like that? No, right? Because the shoulders are where? In the inside rotation, are not in place right there. So when I'm going to bring my hands up, I'm going to make sure that my palms are looking up so the shoulders can go down. So we call it this, your shoulders are rooting down so your hands can coming up. Straight. Oh, beautiful. There you go. Lifting a little bit more. And exhale. To the center. You see, nice and easy, you start to disappear the elbows. You start not going here, but you start going down the shoulders and lengthening the hands. That was beautiful. Yes? So every time, hands up, shoulders down. Shoulder stay down and my hands coming up. Yeah? Alright, now that we take the shoulders out, upper body, we go for the middle. The middle is very important because as the core divides our upper and lower body. And if you see it in the anatomy, how many bones do we have here? How many more bones? Only a little bit vertebrae, right? So we actually, yes, core muscles from that pelvic floor, everything is very important, diaphragm, everything, back muscles. For that, I'm going to use the breath. Inhaling, when I'm inhaling, what's happening? We open the practice with that. Inhaling, I'm expanding. It's like a putting air into the balloon. So inhale, softening the belly, release the shoulders, you soften the belly. Exhale, belly button in the spine. It's like an activation, like you have a corset. Here we go. Inhale, you're softening. And exhale. You find it, that muscles, they need to have a contraction. Now we do a little bit more accent. Little muscles, little movement, not too big, little. We go inhale, softening, and exhale. Inhale, soft, exhale. So inhale, you release, and exhale, you contract. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can let it go with the back of the throat. You can let it go with the nose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Whatever is better for you. Just a little bit of activation here. We can even speed it up. Inhale, exhale. Here we go. Time to say good morning to everything that's happening right there. Here we go. Wake them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget about the pelvic floor. 7. Now hold it in. There you go. See, so you notice already that you can be collapsing. Or you notice that when you adapt a good posture, there's muscle involved. So you need to be active right there. So that's your straight spine. And that's why we protect the spine, because inside the spine, what is running inside the spine? Running the nerves. So if you are like this all the time, you're collapsing and squeezing nerves, which cause pain. You want to become pain-free. So we're going to find that beautiful straight spine, active core. Beautiful. Inhale, hands coming all the way up. There you go. Beautiful. With that beautiful straight spine, we lean forward, hinging from the hips. So we find a little bit of activation. Beautiful straight back. Shoulder blades together. Shoulders away from the ears. That's it. Coming back to center. Palms with the front. Imagine you have 2 glasses of wine right there. We never drop the wine. Keep it nice and there you go. Never drop the wine. Pass the way towards the back. Same straight back, and you find that connection with the core. There you go. It's a little bit of strengthening because we continue doing it. When you bring your body and you get your body out of the middle line, it's active already like weights. Inhale, exhale. Core active. Nice and easy right there. Once again, inhale, lengthen, straight spine. Exhale, contract, bring it back. Now we're going to add that twisting from that. We're going to bring your right hands towards the front, left hands towards the back. Active twist. That belly button stays in the spine. Inhale, exhale, and pass away towards the back. Core active. Inhale, lean it towards the front, straight back. Exhale, pass away towards the front. There you go. And take it towards the other side. Active twist. Keeping the knees, looking towards the front. We don't twist from the lower back. We twist from the upper body, squeezing that obliques. Inhale, pass away there. Once again, active core. Straight back. Beautiful. Take it towards the front. Now this time bring your heels up. A little bit of finding that connection. Let's wake up that food, that connection with Mother Earth, that grip right there. Up and down, a little bit of there. Once again, up and down. Inhale, pass away towards the back. Lift a little bit. There you go. Palms together. Now look towards the back. Pointing your fingers towards the back. Inhale, back bending. Exhaling, let's go for that first falling forward. Hands coming down to the earth. Maybe you want to stay here. Maybe you want to go a little bit higher, below, whatever you are. Let's go for the walk. Walking your fingers towards you. Side, left side, walking right there. Child pose variation. Towards one direction. Nice and easy. Take it towards the other direction. Strengthening towards one side, lengthening towards the other side. Coming back to center. Hands with your knees. Now using the core, squeeze the belly button in the spine. And nice and easy, we rise up. One vertebrae at a time. Softening of the shoulder, because remember what we did, that contraction right there with the core muscles. Something beautiful. Inhale, hands coming up. Alright, pass the way towards the back, hands nice and easy. Let's wake up the legs. Let's go for it. Right knees rises up. Say good morning to my leg. If it's too heavy, you can always go like this. Circles to one side, circles towards the other side. If that's okay, maybe you want to start activating the hip flexors towards one direction, other direction. Bending to the knee, hip flexors. There you go. Wiggle the toes. Time for hugging. Softening the knees. Let's go and hug yourself. How much can you hug your knees? How much can you hug yourself? Bring it and say good morning. Hugging. Time for stone self-love. Say hello, beautiful. You're amazing. I love you so much. That's it. Need a moment of find that connection. Softening the knees. We're going for that big, huge circles of the knees. We're warming up now the hips. That movement from the hips notices. The hips are designed to find mobility. So they are designed to find movement. To have it. Inviting that synovial fluid into the joint and open invitation. Alright, let's go for that figure 4. First option will be here, if that's okay with the hips. Second option, bring the ankle coming here. Woohoo! Ay, 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 uy, 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 uy. Ay, caramba. Ay, chihuahua. Here we go again. Let's find that energy of the water. Inhale, waves come in. You have the water right there in front of you. So exhaling, you let go. When you find that thing right there, like, okay, I cannot go anymore, breathe again. Inhale. Again, we don't press. We don't do 100%. We do 70%. We engage the body 70%. Just release it and breathing in. That's it. That's the energy, yin energy, right? You have the yin and you have the yang. Somebody's awake. There you go. Yin and yang. That's it. Yin and yang can be feminine and masculine. So when you're working with this stretching, when you work with open your body, you bring that. Which energy you bring? The feminine. Right? We don't want that there. We want the feminine energy. Soft, breathe out. We give it time, patience. We're coming back to center. We soften that leg. Little bit of movement here, side to side. Grab your baby. There you go. And exhale, release it nice and easy, falling forward. Letting go. You can be on top of the knees, but if okay for you, like I really like to do it, maybe you don't like it, but open the knees, let the knees go to the side and go a little bit more within the knees, which is a little bit more in the lower back. If it feels okay, if not, what you do, get out of there. Here you can find movement again. It's your practice. Maybe you would like to hold down to the outside of the elbows, soften your hands. Nice and easy, one more breath. I'm going to get active, so look towards the floor. Beautiful activation, hands in you, nice hands in you. How you got this part again? Chins, hands in your chins. Belly button in the spine and then find you halfway. That's beautiful. There you go. Halfway, straight back. Where's my beautiful straight back? Shoulder blades together. Un poquito más. Un poquito más. There you go. Eso. Hands coming towards the front. There you go. Let's go and activate that back muscles. Find a little bit of bringing the elbows to the back, and you find that connection between that shoulder blades right there. All right, so we're going to pause. I want that, what energy? I want that coming in. Inhale and exhale, squeeze it down. I want the fire now. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Find that connection, that resistance. 4, 5. Inhale, 6. Inhale, 7. Inhale, 4, 8. Take it towards the front. Take it towards the front. Take it back to center. And we take it the elbows towards the front. Bring the elbows together. Let's go for that activation of the elbows. You find the resistance between the elbows. Ready for it? Here we go. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, for 2. Inhale, exhale, for 3. Elbows, there you go. Keep the elbows together. There, I said 5 for it. 5 for it. 7. Hold it there. We pause there. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. Start feeling them already. Start getting funny the shoulders. Hold it there. Hold it there. Let's go for the killer. Up and down. 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 Up. 7.5. Okay, let it go. Oh. Good morning, shoulders. Good morning, shoulders. Here we go. All right, let's go for that sun salutation. Check it out. Good. Inhale, we take it all the way up towards the sky. Deep inhalation, fingers going, point towards the back. Exhale, falling forward. Let it go all the way down. Energy back to Mother Earth. Inhale for you halfway. Look towards the front. Beautiful straight back. Hands on your chins. Un poquito más. Shoulder blades together. Shoulder blades together. A little bit more in the back. Un poquito más. Un poquito más. Shoulder blades together. There you go. Exhale, falling forward. Beautiful. Circle the hands, we rise up. Palms looking up towards the sky. Find your core engagement. Pass away to the back, hip flexors, bend into the knees, bring it up. Say good morning to my left leg. Hello, how you doing? One direction, other direction. There you go. Flex and point. Again, I want you to really find like that waking up. Only the toes. We have a grip at your hands. You have a grip on the sole of the legs down too. There you go. Soften from the knees. Finding that movement. Like there. Huge circle with the knees. And time for hugging. Inhale, exhale, bring it in. Softening, find the release of the knees. When you bring it, when you're bending that leg, you find a stretching on the knees right there. Then bring it as close as you can towards yourself. Squeezing that hips, there you go. Give yourself that hug, that connection. Where are my kisses? Good morning. For a kiss to be a good kiss, have to be more than 6 seconds. Because if you just do this, that's okay, that's cute, that's nice. But to find the bond, it has to be more than 6 seconds. Because it's the shit, I forgot it. Let's keep working. I keep talking, but let's keep working on that. Figure 4, you did 4. But what is the name of that hormone? That you release endorphins, but there's yeah, the one with the relationship with your I forgot the name, but you release the that's why the keys have to be more than 6 seconds. because that's the time that you endorphins, or the name of the hormones, start releasing, which is create the bond between persons. That's a fact. That's yeah. Keep working on it. Inhale and exhale. It is. It creates that bond. Call it bond, right? So when you do it towards yourself as well, you create that bond, that connection to yourself as well. One more breath, nice and easy. We soften and we calm your back. Let's grab that baby and find that mobility. Side to side. Exhale, softly. We release it now. Exhale, falling forward. Let's reset that spine. Inhale for you, halfway activation. Exhale, release, so we can keep finding that balance. Circle the hands all over your head, we rise up towards the sky. Exhale, this time bringing your hands towards the back of the neck. We're going for higher, pass the way towards the back, hip flexors, active twisting as well. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Inhale, deep breathing. Remember the exhalation. I don't want to collapse, so don't do this to me. Don't collapse and stay here. I don't want to collapse. I want to find that why I collapse. If I collapse, what's going on? I'm really going to hurt my back. How I protect the back, we talk about it. What do we do? Shh. Squeeze that belly button in the spine. Find your core so you can protect the back. So I prefer that you stay here, nice and elegant, nice and tall, nice and active. That you do like this to me and then you do this to me. Okay? Make it bigger. And protect. Inhaling. Exhale, contract. Shh. One. Inhale. And again, it's not about using that momentum. It's not about, it's actually what is happening, that connection between the muscles and my mind. There you go. That's it. How many we are now? 6. So this is my yogi counts. Yogi counts, there can be 8, there can be 10, there can be 20. Yeah. That's it. Nice and easy. Keeping going. Activation 6. Okay, let's go for 6. 7. 7.5. Okay, last one. 10. 8. Beautiful. Inhale, we rise up. Exhale, falling forward. There you go. Inhaling halfway, lengthening the spine straight back. Correcto. Eso. Muy bien. Exhale, falling forward. Circle the hands, take it all the way up towards the sky. And exhale, palms to the center of my heart. Beautiful, straight back. Amazing. Let's go for the inner thighs. Step towards the side. Step towards the other side. Inner thighs, abductors. Let's go for it. Bringing you knees towards the back. Press into towards the back. Leaning forward. Upa. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Find that surge. And when we're ready, we make a twist. Softening one shoulder down and find a yummy upper body twist. This is one of my favorites. Softening your neck as well. Inhaling, softening, we take it towards the other side, nice and easy. Just a bit of a massage. We're going to create big circles, keeping that belly button where? In my spine. There you go. So we do put that massage in my hips. Every time that I'm moving in different direction, I am stretching actually different muscles. Because my hips has a lot of different muscles. Same thing of the shoulders. It's a rotation. So there are things going on right there. From the hamstring, from the adductors, hip flexors, gluteus, piriform muscles. One direction, other direction. Yes. Mommy, a little bit bigger. If you do this to me, what I'm doing here, this is my upper body. This is not my hips. Don't do this to me. Nice and easy. Find that stretching. There you go. One more. That's it. Good. Keeping your knees towards the back. That was perfect. All right. Toes and heels. Toes and heels. There you go. Let's go for the hamstring. Right leg comes towards the front. Heel softening the knees. Yeah. We want to protect it. It doesn't need to be straight. Just soften it right there. Now, same thing. The movements come from the hips. So if I am rounding my back, I'm not doing too much. I prefer that you really start finding you halfway, lengthening, bringing that booty towards the back, and you'll notice, right away, right there. You can lean at the top of the knees, inhaling, nice and soft. All the time when you do it, again, which energy we need here? For the stretching to open, the female. There you go. Somebody's awake too. The female energy. Nice and easy. You want to breathe in, breathe out. Then maybe one breath in here, and then the next breath, maybe you can go a little bit, maybe lower. Again, there's not a right way. It's your way. So it's already you're here. That's more than enough. So make sure you breathe in, breathe out. In the same way, before I coming up, I make sure that I, again, bringing that belly button towards the spine, protecting that lower back with my core. Now, let's go for daddy. Daddy's going to come here now, and we're going to do fire. Pass the way towards the back, bring it in. Pass the knees here. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and no bending the knees. This is different than bring it in and bring it out. Imagine you have a ball of tennis. Bend that knee. There you go. Bring it in, bring it out. It flexes right there. Woo! 7.5. And release it down. Whoa, good morning. There you go. It is different when I do that extension of the leg. This is different, but I'm going to do this. It's different muscles. Yeah? Different muscles. Let's go for the other leg. Soften. Let's go for that left leg. Inhale, and nice and easy. Find that, again, from the hips. Find that stretching and that hamstring. Softening the knees, softening the muscles. Little by little, inhale. And exhaling. There you go. 2 more breaths in here. I always recommend to place your hands where you feel comfortable. Place your hands. One more breath. Little by little, walk your hands towards the back, belly button in the spine, active core, so I can help myself to bring myself up, protecting the lower back. Beautiful. Activation, here we go, hands to the front, core engaged, leaning towards the back, bend into the knees, bring your knees up. Hold tennis ball right there. Here we go, slowly down, knees to your chest for 1. Where's my glass of wine? Oh my goodness. It's on the floor. Glass of wine, there you go. That's it, 5. That's a squeeze, there is 6. That's a hip flexor right there, 7. One of them, there you go. 7.5. And 8. Release it now. Beautiful. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Now this is the extension. Let's go for it. Up and down. Opposite. There you go. There you go. Mami, la otra mano o la otra pierna. Here we go again. Up and down. Up and down. No. La otra pierna, la otra pierna. No, la otra mano. There you go. Eso. 5, 6, 7. 7.5, and 8. Beautiful. So now we active. We're going to activate as well our brain, the leader of our brain. Everybody give me the sign of peace. And with the other hands, give me the sign of I am okay. Here we go. And now we switch. And now we switch. And switch. And switch. Be careful with the fingers. There you go. Sí, eso ya lo tienes ya, ¿ves? Porque ya lo has practicado y hace para ti es fácil. Esto que sigas practicando esto, sí. Porque eso ya lo tienes bien cogidito. Yeah, she's practicing for a long, so she's doing great with that one. Yeah, that's it. Yes? Alright, inhale, we rise all the way up towards the sky. Leaning forward, we're going to say goodbye to the practice, leaning forward. Take that, remember that pelvic floor, engaging, gluteus, everything. So we're going to activate that pelvic floor, engage, pass the way towards the front, taking that booty up, find your squat, hands up, there you go. Remember, the core is here, so don't collapse in here. This is heavy. Okay, focus in here. Activation, nice and strong back right there. Press the floor away from you. We rise up. Come on, come on. Don't be. There you go. Take it all the way up, touching that. There you go. Exhale, release it down. Take that deep inhalation, that yummy, yummy. Full body stretch. So enjoy it. That movement. Exhale. Release everything that doesn't serve you. Let it go. Let go. Everything that doesn't serve you. Let it go. That's it. And one more. Inhale, we rise up. With that enormous gratitude, as I bring my palms to the center, finding the heartbeat. Remember that in the moment that you open your eyes and you are breathing, you already have the first gift of life. And for that, we are so grateful. Thank you so much. Namaste, my beautiful souls. Thank you so much. Good job. You're here, and that's more than enough. Thank you so much.